Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On to the next reaction to 911 Season 2. I only watched Chimney Begins yesterday, and I have so many things I should probably be recording before this episode because I've got other things to go out in like schedule order. But I need to know what happens to Chimney, and I need to know what happens to Maddie. So I knew when I finished Chimney Begins yesterday that there was no hope in hell of me watching anything else the next time I get to record anything. So I am very excited about this episode. I'm very scared, obviously, because of what's going to happen. Well, potentially going to happen, but I'm really looking forward to it. So Chimney Begins was a flashback episode where we discovered how Chimney became a part of the fire department and his struggles, similar to Hen, in being accepted and just being a normal member of the team because no one let him go on to calls, and they basically isolated him and all that kind of stuff, and his friend died along the way, which was really sad, but he ended up saving one of the fire officers, which helped him kind of become part of the team. But rather than it being like the Hen episode where it was just a random flashback episode, this one was Chimney's life flashing before his eyes as he's lay dying outside Maddie's apartment after Doug stabbed him multiple times. So it had that added element of oh god, this is really sad, because there was a few moments where it kind of kept flashing back to him lying on the floor dying, hopefully not dead. But yeah, so this episode is called Fight or Flight, and seeing as we had one episode since the stabbing and the punch and no progression on the main storyline, I am hoping that this episode is going to be dramatic, tense, and everything that I hoped the last episode would be, till I realised it was a flashback episode. Yeah, I'm scared. I really am scared, and I'm hoping it's going to be really good. But my hope for the episode is Chimney survives, Maddie gets rescued from wherever she is, whatever's happening, Doug gets killed off. I could be wrong, they could still drag some stuff out to the finale because they need something to go towards the finale, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Let's jump into the episode to find out. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, if you watch on YouTube, there's a few episodes in advance over on my Patreon. There's a link in the description box down below. Let's jump into Season 2 of 911, Episode 13, Fight or Flight. I am scared. I can feel myself. I'm tense already.
I have an adult man with multiple fractures to his torso. Need medical and police response.
Okay, sir, can I get your name?
Evan Buckley. I'm a firefighter with the 118.
Buck?
Yeah, victim is Howard Hahn. He's got profuse bleeding to his abdomen. Breathing is labored, might have hit a lung. Come on,
where's Maddie?
Buck, RA unit's 2 minutes out.
Well, hold on, he's talking.
Sounds like Jason, but they don't know who that is.
Okay? I just need you to stay with me, Chimney.
Jason Tucker.
Who is Jason?
Maddie.
Come on.
Where's Maddie?
Yeah,
Jimmy,
yeah.
Where is Maddie? Where is Maddie? Where is Maddie?
I'm scared.
Maddie!
I want to cry already.
Maddie!
Scott, no, come on.
Maddie, where are you? Maddie, are you in here?
You're taking it, right?
Did you find something?
All of her stuff is still here.
I know.
All units responding to 1832 Bryson.
It's interesting watching these two as well take the call, because obviously they're like side characters.
Buckley, Kendall.
But we also know how important Maddie is. Because I'm not going to go into a lot of detail in this video, but obviously I've mentioned briefly the fact that this is a kind of a triggering storyline for me. And that rings so true.
Accidents happen, right? My mother always used to say that an accident is just an opportunity to learn. The problem, Maddie, is that you never do. Damn it, Maddie! This is your fault.
Is he dead?
If he's not, he will be. He's not our problem anymore.
Oh, she'll survive, I hope.
Daddy, he's such a kind man. He was so good.
You think I don't know that? I didn't want to hurt him. I like Chimney. We were friends.
She knows that they've been hanging.
What?
Oh.
But you cloud me, Maddie. You fog up my head. You always have. If you'd have just stayed.
Doug, how long have you been here?
I just killed a man for you, Maddie. There is no coming back from that. Not for me, and not for you.
Stab him in the testicles. Chop his wang off. And feed it to him. That's what I was trying to say, but I got interrupted because the scene got really good. It rings really true there's moments that things are amazing.
But he's got a punctured lung and a lacerated stomach.
God, he's alive. And then something small happens, and they just turn.
But as soon as he's stable, they'll prep him for surgery.
He got close to Chimney so that he could get close to Maddie.
Yeah. Don't be a horrible
You don't
detective and
believe
not
me?
even
I mean,
consider
Chimney's
it.
phone is right there. You know, check for yourself.
Phone's locked. Can't open it without the victim's consent.
They'll subpoena his phone records, but it will take time.
Well, Maddie doesn't have time, okay?
But if it is him,
Those scenarios usually don't come with a happy ending.
Yeah.
Hey, Cap, I need to go to the hospital.
That was quick.
See Chimney.
He's taking the phone. He's taking the phone. Come on, Athena.
anyone see anything?
No witnesses. We're still trying to access her security footage.
Oh no!
Where's Chimney's phone?
The phone's gone. Idiots, they left him alone. 2 minutes that phone. Well, turn their back on it.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Oh, God,
Please,
please
sir.
don't let him die.
You missed the way to the lobby.
No, Detective Marks didn't believe me. He said no one could be that stupid. I said, you don't know Bob.
I said that she didn't need to keep on running, that she could start over here, that she would be safe.
It's not your fault.
But I will keep her safe.
If Doug is Jason, this phone is how we find it. But we're gonna need a little help.
I thought you said we couldn't use the phone.
I said Marks can't use it. This isn't my case. I'm just a concerned friend of the victim.
Come on, Athena.
Thank you.
Mwah. Mwah, queen.
Just do it already.
Don't like seeing it like that.
Kill me. That's your plan, right? Kill Chimney, kill me, hopefully do the world a favor and kill yourself before it's done.
Why would I kill you, Maddie? I don't want to hurt you. I love you.
What's your
I
plan
can't
then?
imagine my life without you. You're all I have.
Keep a hostage forever.
You don't have me.
Your destination.
You said yourself it's too late. But these people don't think like normal people. They don't see the world the way most people do.
This is Josh.
Come on, Josh, come through. Find Maddie.
Maddie's brother.
Don't know how.
Maddie's told me a lot about you.
Same here.
Now, I'm wondering, hypothetically, if this number called 911 and hung up, is your system able to request location data after the call was disconnected?
Hypothetically, sure.
Of course
But
we could. You know, it's funny. This number seems familiar, and in fact, I think I might have taken a call from it earlier. An emergency call.
Josh, are you sure?
I'm sure.
You're breaking some rules, Josh.
Let's make a manual request.
I mean, good. Let's get Maddie home. I love that they're all working together. Okay, smart. She's got something she can
Hey, where you going?
leave.
Oh, I was looking
There's a
for you.
trail.
I have to pee.
I was going to say the second you see someone scream for help, but
Yeah, good.
the way
do you
Doug
have
is,
restrooms that I could use?
he
We've
will
been on the road
take that
for-
guy out as well.
Sure thing. In the back to the left.
Thank you.
Let's go, Maddie.
No, Maddie, no. Maddie, what are you doing? Like, I wanted to escape, of course, but this is not going to work. He's going to be there.
Maddie!
No!
You're over. Hey! You heard it, lady.
Oh,
Back away.
he's going to die.
Let it go. Sir, honestly, I think that you said back away. I think you're back away, man.
Come on. Poor guy.
Stay with me. It's okay. Stay with me.
He's just shooting him.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that guy did not deserve that at all. He was trying to do a good thing.
Yeah, he's still in surgery.
starting to feel like an annual tradition. Another hospital, another girlfriend, another bedside. Me wondering what I'm supposed to tell him when he wakes up.
Oh, don't say that. I hope it doesn't happen again in Series 3.
It's Harry's idea. He was worried, so he wanted to come down to make sure everything was okay.
He's a sweet kid. It's nice of him to be worried about Chimney.
He wasn't worried about Chimney.
What about you?
He was worried about you.
Because you're like a new dad. Not a new dad, but stepdad.
You're gonna get a call from Sue Blevins at 911 dispatch. My gut is telling me not to count your sister out just yet. Maddie didn't just rebuild her life, she rebuilt herself. Doug may have her, but I don't think he has any idea who he's dealing with now.
I definitely don't like seeing her like this.
You must think I'm an idiot.
I think you're a monster. I don't think you're...
I was honest anyway.
I mean it. I can't stand the idea of one more person dying, so I'm not gonna run, Doug. I saw signs for Big Bear a few miles back.
There are vacation homes.
Probably empty.
Like the Poconos.
Yeah.
I hate him so much. Hi. Hello.
Hi, Chimney.
Hi, Christopher. Hey. What are you doing here?
I heard you had another surgery.
Does your dad know you're in here?
Chris.
I'm gonna say no.
Don't eat the meatloaf.
No.
That's how I lost the tooth.
Thanks for the tip, buddy.
Let's go.
I remember what it was like to live at a hospital. Uncomfortable chairs, terrible food.
You don't have to stay. I mean, if you have stuff to do.
No. I'm good here.
Oh. Yeah. Why did she leave? Yeah.
It's a rental car agreement for a dark gray 4-door sedan.
Looks like she started to write help on the back.
Rented near Burbank Airport. I'll put out an APB.
Maybe we could use that to track it.
Yeah, baby.
Like LoJack.
What is it with women? They get all weak-kneed over a man in uniform.
Sure.
I don't know. I married a guy who wears surgical scrubs.
Yeah, I guess I'm a man in uniform too, huh?
Good evening, ma'am.
Hello, officer. How can I help you?
One of your neighbors called us, said they heard some yelling. Ma'am, if you're in some kind of danger.
Hey, babe, everything okay? Officer, what's going on?
We just had some reports about some cars being broken into in the neighborhood. I just wanted to check and see if you folks might have seen or heard anything.
Oh, man, that's
He knows.
Yeah, I was just saying that we didn't hear anything.
That's really sad. Like, it happens so often.
Of course. A fresh start in a new place. New names. We can become new people. Not just to the world, but to each other.
Ugh, he's so creepy. I want to stab him.
And love me again. I know it.
I always found a way to forgive you.
Oh, God. What's she gonna do?
So we try again. Starting right now.
Oh. But now he's more pissed off and he's got a gun.
It's plaguing me this whole time. How could I not see it?
Because psychopaths don't generally announce that they're psychopaths.
Bro, we're in a wide open space, Maddie. What are you doing? Where are you running to? What are you doing? Oh.
You can't run forever!
I'll say you're leaving footprints, darling. Go back over your own footprints. Classic Shining move.
You backtracking bitch.
Oh, shite. Just... Oh, keep hitting him.
I'm not running.
Ah! Yeah, come on, Maddie. Just smack him again. Hit him again. Hit him. Oh god, this is brutal. Yeah. Yes! And again. And again. And again.
We're meant to be together. To live together.
To die together.
To grow old together and die together.
Yeah, I was just taking you out. Arsehole.
That's...
I hope.
That's how this story ends.
Has she been found yet? No. Stab him again. They always come back. Stab him again. Fuck.
Maddie! Fuck! Maddie! Fuck! Maddie!
Careful. Careful.
Hey! I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, I didn't give up. I didn't give up.
Oh, he's dead. Good.
It's a miracle she made it out alive.
No miracle here. That woman fought like hell.
Yeah, she did.
Ina and I have been running all over the state looking for you. Thought I wasn't dressed for snow.
Either.
They are gonna be so relieved. Chimney most of all.
Jimmy's alive.
Oh my God, yeah, Maddie, no, yeah, Chimney's alive. He made it through. You both did.
Yeah.
All of this is gonna heal. I'm gonna be okay. How are you feeling?
This is much better than rape or no comas. I really thought that.
Me too.
You're okay.
We're okay.
Love it. Oh, perfect ending. Exactly how I wanted it to end. Oh, yes. Okay, guys, that was my reaction to 911 Season 2, Episode 13, Fight or Flight. And that was everything that I wanted it to be. Everything I wanted it to be. It was tense, sad. I cried at least a little bit, multiple times. There was some action, looking for Maddie, what's going to happen with Chimney, Doug's dying. I'm going to talk a little bit more about some specific things, but that was everything I wanted to be. That's probably my favourite episode of 911 so far. Before this, it was probably the Earthquake ones, because I thought they were brilliant. But this was probably definitely my favourite one, because it just hit home with some things I've briefly talked about briefly on my channel before. I've never gone into a lot of detail, and again, I'm not sure what I'm going to cut out for YouTube, but little bits like when we saw Maddie's backstory, the little bits of it when like she was happy with Doug in the house, but then there was like a little chip in the glass, or she knocked the glass over, and instantly the mood changed. That's, from my experience, exactly what it's like in that kind of relationship. Now, bear in mind, mine wasn't to that extreme. It wasn't. But it was an abusive relationship where I had to be very careful about everything that I said and did at a certain point. And things started off great and we're all happy and lovely, blah, blah, blah. And then there's little things that you do that send them off. And it was when Hen said, psychopaths don't show people they're psychopaths or something to that degree. That's exactly what it was. And I know you'll have seen it in every thing most of the time where there's these abusive partners where everybody else thinks they're like amazing people. Everyone else thinks they're lovely, they're friendly, they're charming, life and soul of the party. But behind closed doors, like with Doug, that's a totally different person to who they really, really are. They put on that facade for the world, but their real true colours are ugly. And that is rings so true, which is why, like the bit where she knocked the glass over and straight away was like, you could see the panic in her eyes. I get that feeling, I know what that's like. So this episode was so close to home. And this episode was great. It was so good. Even just seeing Maddie in the car with bruises on her face or cuts on her face and looking upset broke my heart because Maddie's such a nice person. Like, there's flawed characters in every TV show, but she's only ever come across as someone who's just lovely. And she has to go through all of this crap because of this awful person. And she doesn't deserve it. All she wanted to do was leave. And that's made things even worse. But again, like psychopaths and abusive people don't see the world like everybody else does, and they don't understand how their behaviour is not okay. Their brain is wired a different way. Like, I want you to love me, so I'm going to kidnap you and stab your boyfriend and kill this shopkeeper. But it's going to be alright, we can make things work, it's fine. That's not the way most people work. I'm really glad that Chimney pulled through. I had a feeling that he would, and that they wouldn't kill him off, because I felt like most of the episode wanted to focus on Maddie's survival. A little bit with Chimney's at the beginning, like he's going to pull through, he's going to need surgery, but he was mostly okay. But the episode really wanted to focus on Maddie and her fight and her survival against Doug. And so I'm glad he's alive and made things through perfectly well. Got a cute little chat with Christopher about don't eat the meatloaf. And it was nice to see everyone in the hospital, from Athena's ex-husband to Eddie's ex-wife / current girlfriend, potentially, Christopher's mum. Everyone pulled together to help support each other to find Maddie and get Chimney through the situation. And it was really nice to see everyone just being nice with each other. And again, I've had issues with Eddie and his girlfriend's relationship, but it seems okay at the moment. Everything seems happy. I'm guessing it'll be touched on again in future episodes. So we've not had much Eddie for a while, so he's probably due an episode that's he's quite a focal point of. I say a while, it's been like 3 episodes, but still, it feels like a long time to me. All the scenes with Maddie and Doug were really tense to me, whether they were just in a car talking, because it's one of those situations where you don't know what little things she could say or do that will make him flip. That's what's scary about these people, is you do know there are certain triggers for sure, but you also know how unpredictable they are, and how you could just say something slightly wrong, word something slightly wrong way, and make them flip, which is why I kept saying to Maddie, like, just stay quiet, don't try and escape, don't try and run, because people are out looking for you. She knows no one will be looking for her. She knows Buck and that will be looking for her. She knows how good they are. And obviously there's no guarantees that they would have found her, of course. But if I was in that situation now, I would just try and keep the peace, because that buys you more time. Now, luckily, when she did escape, she did manage to kill him, which we'll get to. But yeah, on the most part, I was just like, just don't say or do anything. Which, when he got to the gas station and she tried to escape, it was obviously it wasn't going to end well. But then when the guy got involved, the shopkeeper, in the ideal world, obviously he wouldn't have got involved for sure. Although I hoped he rang the police, he would have got shot the first time, and then they would have found him in time to save him. But Doug shot him again and killed him, probably in the head, I presume. Maybe in the chest and the head. I don't think it actually showed us. We just heard the gunshot, we saw the blood splatter, I think. But whatever happened, he shot him again and killed him. And that poor guy, just alone in the middle of a gas station, in the middle of nowhere, doing his job, trying to help intervene when someone's being abused, and got shot twice and killed. And that's just... It's kind of like you can see in Maddie's eyes when she thought Chimney was dead, and the shopkeeper dead, and she was saying things in between like, just get this over with, just kill me. She was done. Like, I'm sick of fighting. But then obviously things happened that gave her the urge to fight. Like, I'm not going to keep... What was it she had on that? I'm not going to give up. I don't give up. I didn't give up. She kept fighting. and it was really cool to see. Which is why I was like, she was really stressing out when she was running away in the open space, in the middle of nowhere, where there's nobody around, towards more woods, and she's leaving footprints. I'm like, Maddie, come on. You're smart, please don't do this. But then she did the Shining thing, which is where she started to backtrack on her footprints. And that's when I was like, just keep hitting him. I say in every horror film that I watch, or every TV show where someone's been kidnapped or attacked and they hit the person on the head and they go down, I'm like, just keep hitting them until they're dead. And she did eventually get to that point where she's like, I'm not running anymore. And she kept smacking with a fire poker and the wood, and then she grabbed that knife. I was like, stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him, just keep stabbing. It's awful, it's harsh, and it's brutal. That whole fight was brutal. At the end of the day, we're watching one of our main characters, Maddie, getting the shit kicked out of her in the middle of the woods. She was punched, she was stabbed, and she was fighting back. It was hard. Really hard to watch, really emotional. I felt really sad the whole time. But she fought back and she won and she killed him. Come on, Maddie. Like, I'm so glad he's dead. I had a horrible feeling that he was going to just about survive in time to go away for a while, then somehow come back later in the show. But they did put him in a body bag, so bitch, you dead. Her and Chimney kissed. Her and Chimney kissed. So now they're like a couple, and that was a really nice moment to end a stressful episode on, because I was tense all the way throughout. To end it when Chimney's alive, Maddie's alive, they both seem okay health-wise, and they shared their first kiss. Mwah. Perfect. Absolutely loved it. That does make me wonder what's going to happen towards the finale, because we've got no majorly open storylines that I can think of towards the end of Series 2, unless it focuses on Athena's wedding, maybe. What I thought might happen with this storyline was that it would bubble over most of the rest of the season, because we've only got 5 episodes left, and then maybe towards the penultimate episode, the finale, Doug would make a move, and the final 2 episodes, or the final episode, would be about trying to save Maddie. That'd be a really tense final episode. Obviously, that hasn't happened. It's now been wrapped up in episode 13, and with 5 episodes to go, I don't know what is left to really wrap up towards the finale, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm sure they'll pull something really cool out of the bag, and hopefully a big cliffhanger for Series 2. I do love series that end with a cliffhanger, but I'm getting way ahead of myself. This episode was great. Easily one of my favourite episodes of 911 so far, if not my favourite, because when it involves your main characters, whether it's Chimney, Buck, it was great this episode, by the way, really great, Athena, Maddie, Eddie, whoever, you're more emotionally invested, and so I love the fact that we got to spend a lot of time with our characters, trying to help each other, trying to find each other, and just watching Maddie survive and win was so satisfying, and really a great ending to what was a really tense, sad storyline. Yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode Fight or Flight, Series 2, episode 13 of 911. Were you as emotionally invested as I was? How did you feel about the whole thing? I'm going to say were you as excited that she killed him as I was, but if the answer is no, then I'm very concerned about your well-being. Because surely the only reaction to this episode was, yes, she killed him, surely. But yeah, just let me know, did you enjoy the episode? Did you not enjoy it? Did you cry as often as I wanted to cry? Yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you thought. As always, my name is Scott. Hope you guys are well, taking care of yourselves and staying safe. I'm excited to read your comments again on this episode. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel already, and there's a Patreon link down below if you want to watch my full breakdown during this episode. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you all very soon for the next episode. Bye guys, stay safe.